Hey, how's it going everybody? Jeff with Tint Plus here. I want to talk today about tinting older vehicles. And we have the best example of an older vehicle right here. It's gorgeous. It's a 66 Chevy Nova. The thing is dialed out. It's super clean, it's ready to go, it's ready to race, and we're lucky enough to have it today. But I want to talk about a couple things that make it a little bit more challenging for us to tint versus some of the newer vehicles. One of the things, as you know, with Formula One, Lumar Select Pro, we cut everything off software in a plotter. So when you come in, we have a software, we put in the year, make, and model of the car, and the plotter cuts the film to the shape of the glass, so you don't have to cut on the vehicle. With this car, the 66 patterns aren't available, so everything's done by hand. It's all custom. If you have a car similar in age, just know that we're going to need a little bit more time than average to get this car tinted. A couple other things. One, the software in most newer cars, around the glass, they have a border, like a black border, that allows the film to kind of overlap. It's super clean. Older vehicles, there is no overlap. And I'll show you really quick. The gasket that goes on the outside here, the film, as you can see, goes right up against it, and then ultimately it's applied to the inside. So in case you don't know, the film has shrink properties to it. So the film is heated on the outside, shrunk to the curvature of the glass here. You can see that there's a curve there, and then ultimately applied to the inside. Well, there is no black border on any of the glass. It all comes right up to the edge. So when we're doing it, we have to go very slow and very meticulously to make sure that there is not going to be any space or gaps when the film is applied to the inside. So again, that's a situation where it's going to take us a little bit longer because we have to take our time with it. In addition to that, you've got some windows that are super difficult to do. Let me show you that actually. This quarter window on the back here is really difficult because of the way it rolls down. It actually rolls down at like an angle. So what the guys have to do is the film is, again, applied to the inside once it's shaped. They're going to start here, and then they're going to work their way down as they slowly roll the window up, and it is a manual window, so again, adding time to the installation. Lastly, the back window, if you see right here, look at the curve of that. The film is amazing in that it's going to curve to this with the heat. My guys earlier were using a heat gun, shrinking the film as it curved here, and then you can see it's ultimately applied to the inside. It looks fantastic, as you can see, but again, it's just a time-consuming effort. So if you have an older car, 20 years plus, just know that it's going to take a lot more time to do, so you want to be flexible, plan accordingly, and know that we'll get it done. It'll take a little longer than 2.5 hours. So that's it. We're almost done with it. We've got the windshield, the tint, the quarter windows are another difficult thing. I just want to show you guys that tint can be applied to any year, make, model, vehicle. Some take longer, some are more difficult. This is just one of those that we're happy and excited to be able to do. Just going to take more time, but still far so good. It came out great. And we'll have some after shots that we'll put on the website for you of Instagram. All right, thanks so much.